I would like to say happy birthday to all of the Aquarius. It is our season. February 13th is my birthday. I know many of you have already passed your birthdays, or they may be coming up. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. So, today we're going to do a reading on our Aquarius. So, first of all, you have to pick your pile. Pick one pile. Don't be greedy. Stare at the screen and pick one pile. The first crystal we have here, this green one, we have a clear calcite and we have a morganite. So please pick the crystal or the card. The stack is going to be more than one card. Each one has a stack. And let me know which one you want. One, two, or three. Put it in the comment section right now. What's your card? What's your card stack? One, two, or three. All right, let's get started. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anybody and everybody who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section, and if you want to get a reading done, please hit me up. Underneath this video, you're going to find all the decks that I used, a link to buy them if they're still available, and my information. Please hit me up. Aquarius in pile number 1. Aquarius, if this is your pile, you got the Queen of Joints. The Queen of Joints is the Queen of Wands in the traditional deck. So what does that mean for you, Aquarius? Well, this number 1, I want to say this is a lively energy. It's a passionate energy. So if you want to have a good time this year and be passionate and lively and go to shows and have fun, this is a great year for that. For those of you who want to do that, this is a great year to buy a cat. I know that's a strange thing, but it's coming to me. For those of you who want to adopt a cat, this is a good year for it. Likewise, it's also a good time to start anything. You want to start a business, you want to start a new project, you want to start a new diet, you want to start a new lifestyle, you want to start your locks, you want to start a new relationship. This is the time for it. This is a time of motivation. So if you want to start something new, and that means you have to end something old, that's something too. Because the Hermit, this is a Hermit year. It's a 9 year. So a lot of things end this year. So some of you may be ending something before starting something new. But just know, this is a great energy for starting something new. All right, let's see what else we got here. Uh-oh. Aquarius, your love life may not be the best in pile 1. If you're in pile 1, right, you got the fight card. So you may find yourself fighting with your lover. Fighting with your lover, fighting for your lover, something along those lines, if you pick this one particularly. So be very careful in your love life, because this could be violent. Yeah, this could be a real fight, or it could just be arguments, or it could be, fighting for custody or fighting in court or something like that. But a lot of you are going to be fighting. And remember, I said some of you have to end something to begin something new. So some of you, that's where this fight is going to be coming in at. So I would say just be careful, Aquarius. Don't get yourself, I always tell people, don't get arrested for something domestic, okay? Keep your hands to yourself. If you got to fight with somebody, that's somebody you don't need to be with. This card here, what is this one? Number 10. 10 says, let the leaves go. See, that's again, remember I just said, let me take these out. These getting in the way. Remember I just talked about things to let go. So many of you, let me see. Stop playing with me, camera. There you go. 10 things to let go. So many of you will have to let things go before getting the new things that you want to bring into your life. And that's okay. Because look at this. Let the leaves go. Every autumn, the trees in places that have the fall season, the trees let the leaves go. They turn golden, they turn red, they turn beautiful colors. Especially like I was in Philadelphia in the autumn. Oh, gorgeous. Just like this picture. And then they let them go. So this says here, I can let go of what I no longer need. Aquarius, there are things you holding on to you don't need anymore. So it says here to let those things go so you can move on. All right. So yeah, let the leaves go. I was looking here because they said something. Look, listen to this. Collect a couple of dead leaves. The lighter, the better. With a pen or paint, write on the leaves what you would like to get rid of. This could be a belief that isn't good for you or a time that you would like to feel better about. And it can be a person, quite frankly. It could be a situation, it could be a person, anything you want to let go. When you are ready, allow the wind to take and catch the leaves, carrying them away from you. So for some of you, this could be a very cool, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Ritual, exercise, if you will, in letting go. So I like that a lot. I've never seen that before. I thought that was beautiful. All right. Once again, yeah, this is a time, Power One, this is a time of renewal. Okay? It's time for you to get rid of what is not serving you according to this card, too. See, all your cards are matching. I love that so much because it's telling us this is a time of renewal for you. It's time for you to get rid of what doesn't work and renew yourself, nourish yourself. It says here that the affirmation for this year is I accept and embrace change. So a lot of you, that's going to be the key is accepting and embracing, letting go and picking up what's new, what is meant for you. A lot of us hold on forever, even when we're not happy. Oh, look at that. You got the star card too. The star card is the Aquarius card. Even in tarot, the star card is the Aquarius card. So it says here, this year, Aquarius and Power One, be present, be expressive, be charismatic, show your talents and your creativity, go out, live the highlight, allow people to admire you and adore you, put on your best clothes, go out to eat, be in the limelight, let your creativity shine this year, Power One. This is an awesome card. I love this card. It's telling you to be the woman in this card. If you're male or female, be her. Go out with your boo. See how her boo holding her hand? Go out with your boo. Put on your best pair of sunglasses, and go out and just take the world, Aquarius. Take the world by storm and enjoy yourself while you're doing it. Okay? So remember the creativity too. There's a lot of focus in this card about being in your art, being in your creativity, and showing the world what you're made of. Okay? I love that, Power One. I love it. All right, now we're going to move over and we're going to go to Power number 2. What did you get, Power 2? Power 2, you got the 9 of Pentacles. So that means that for many of you, if you pick this, it means that you could possibly move into a new house, a new home. Doesn't have to be a house. It could be an apartment or a condo or something. But many of you this year may want to or may choose to move into a new home. You may spend a good portion of time either moving or getting the money or finding a place. The 9 of Pentacles is a really great card for money. This is a great card for abundance. This is a great card for properties. You might get a house. You might need to get, some rental properties or something like that. You might get a new car. You might be saving your money and building your savings, So any Aquarius that are in this pile, this is a great pile for money and for the acquisition of property, the acquisition of wealth, the acquisition of luxuries and things. It's a good time for that. I would personally be saving if I were you. If you don't have something particular you need to spend your money on, I would be saving it because the economy is wishy-washy all over the world. So if it was me and I had this great time of abundance, I'd be saving it. All right, so let's take a look at your love life. Aquarius, I don't know about this Aquarius. The other Aquarius is fighting. They kicking butt and you in confinement. So Aquarius, those of you who got this card, y'all not really going to want to be bothered with your love life. I mean, if you have somebody in your love life, like if you have a husband or a wife or something, that could be one thing. But for many of us, including those that are married, many of us are going to want some alone time. That's what this is talking about. Many of us may want alone time. Still, other people may be lonely. Some people might just be in reflection or in solitude or in transition. Um, you might be with somebody that you do your thing and they do theirs. As far as your love life is concerned, a lot of people are going to want to be by themselves in this pile, and that's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, maybe some of you need that. Sometimes we do. Sometimes, you know how it is, Aquarius. Sometimes we need to recharge. So if you need to be alone, romantically speaking, and recharge, that's fine. If you and your lover have a understanding and they let you have your space to get yourself together, that's good too. So I just want to tell you, Aquarius, you need to spend some time with yourself this year. So a lot of us spend most of our time, especially when we're young, with our lovers. So just remember to take some time for yourself, because that's coming up is really important for you. Now this one here is the Dance the Rainbow card. That's pretty. It says, I love to have beauty, ooh, in my life. Okay. So when I think of beauty, I think of poetry. I think of art. I think of happiness. That's really beautiful. Things along those lines. So those of you who got this particular pile, you should be focusing on beauty, seeing natural wonders of the world. Even if it's just looking at the view from your apartment. It says, even though we know they are formed scientifically, rainbows have a special kind of magic. It has been said that dancing near a rainbow can bathe you in beauty and grant your wish. So let's try it. Chalk a rainbow on a pathway, or draw a long one on a ream of paper, or on an old bed sheet. Put on your favorite dancing music and dance along the rainbow's length, backwards and forwards. When you are really dancing hard, say your wishes out loud. Have fun and keep dancing as long as you like. So, the idea here is that you're going to be calling in beauty as well. I love that. That is really cool. Beautiful card. Here we go. Your next card here, this is card number 43. It says, your year is about progression. That is really awesome. So let's see, what is it talking about? Progression. Well, of course, making progress, moving forward in different ways. But let's get a good look at our vibe. It says here, let's see, set intentions today for the year ahead. Release stagnancy. What do you want? So this year, Aquarius, it's time for you to decide what you want and move towards it. Attract it to you. That's the idea it has here. Attract what you want into your life. Use the law of attraction. Work with intention. That when they talked about dancing the rainbow, that's definitely intentional. That's law of attraction work right there. If you need some help, get an Amazonite. Let me show it to you. Amazonite, right there. Amazonite crystal. I have a big one of those. If you need help with working through stagnancy and intention, they recommend that one for you. Okay? To work through that. All right. Progressing forward. Ooh, who's that? The Avenger. Very Aquarius energy. Let's see why pile 2 got the Avenger from the Bad Girl Oracle. All right, let's see what we get here. It says here that you got this card because it's time for you to focus on justice. It said focus on justice. Focus on things you want, your intention. That's law of attraction. Focus on your motivations and focus on karma. So what you want to do here is, as the Avenger wants to work against injustice. She wants to weaponize herself or himself with knowledge, and they want to work against negativity. Okay? Um, this is a real good thing as it came up in the upright. So it's all about fighting against what's wrong, fighting against things that go wrong in your life and in your community. It's also about, remember we talked about intention, that was the focus part. And it's also self motivating. Like, you have to be motivated to do this kind of stuff. You're not going to make any progression if you're laying in bed. You have to motivate yourself. And you got to find ways to do that. Listening to motivational speeches, doing meditations, whatever you need to motivate yourself. And the karma aspect is about keeping good karma. So this is saying good karma is from good deeds, doing the right thing, you know? So this card is like, yeah, remember, keep good karma by doing the right thing. So whenever you are faced with a challenge, even if nobody is looking, remember to do the right thing. Positive karma, happy karma, good karma will come back to you. So that was your last one for pile two. Sounds pretty good to me. We're going on to pile three. Pile three, you got the Morganite. I love Morganite. It's a love stone. Pile three, you got the Empress. That's really good. Pile three, when you get the Empress, the first thing that comes out is that some of you may choose to be a mother this year. You may choose to be a mother as in have a kid. You may choose to be a mother as in, get somebody else's kid. You may choose to be a mother and that you're nurturing those in your community or those that are around you. You may already be a mother and be taking care of your kids. It's in the upright, so it should be a positive thing. Also, this card indicates love. Some of you are going to fall in love. It really depends on what your love card is, but some of you are definitely going to want to or are going to fall in love with someone. You might get married. You might have a kid with that person you got married to, or be in that position this year, moving towards that this year. Some of you are going to make a lot of money because some of this is about fertility as far as making money. Fertility as the body, being a fertile person. So if you don't want to have kids, be careful because some of you are going to be very fertile in that vibration this year. Um, and that's fine. This is a decision. Do you want to, be a parent or not? And let me see. And for those of you who are men, don't think you're off the hook because you're fertile too in this vibration and may end up parenting as well. So you got to be really careful with that. And if it's something that you're already a parent, make sure that you look at your relationship with your kids. Those of you who have kids, look at your relationship with your kids this year and do your best to strengthen and deepen the connection. Spend time with them, talk to them whenever possible. You know how it is, because kids are too cool for us. They're at that point where they're just so cool. But remember as a parent to give them that love, give them that time, give them that attention, no matter how old they are. So that's a very prosperous time. That's one of the best cards in the deck for pile three. Seriously. Pile three, you got the Lovers. Look at that. So some of you are going to fall in love. Some of you may have more than one lover, some of you might be straight up polyamorous. Some of you might just be dating or whatever the case is. But you got the Lovers card. So the Lovers card is a positive omen for your love life. You're the only one that really got a positive omen. This card indicates intimacy. Some people got some kink going on. Some people got a lot of sex. Some people will be coming into their sexual orientation or trying new things. Some people will be doing things that are taboo, not to you, but to maybe others. Threesomes, third parties, thruples, all that kind of stuff goes with this particular card. Making love, the sensuality, the expression of love comes from here. Having fun, tantric exercises, exploring sexual healing, positive sexual lover changes, things like that. Maybe you're changing your lover to a lover that is more positive. So this is a great year for you guys. Financially, some of you are going to be great. And in your love life, some of you got some great energy there too as well. That's really awesome. This is your wish card. You got the wishing boat. I look forward to new challenges. So Aquarius, this means that you should be open to challenges, changes, doing all kind of things this year. Let's look and see what this number is. This is number Why are you doing that to the people? 21. Okay. So let's take a look at 21. So for card number 21, it says here, because they always give you some kind of cool ritual. Let's see what your ritual is, pile 3. Find a large fresh leaf. Here we go with the leaves again. And write on it any wishes you have. Curl the stem of the leaf backwards into the leaf by putting a tiny hole through it to make a sail. Sail your boat in a pond, at the beach, or even in your bathtub. It may be a challenge to get it floating over rough waters, so be patient. State your wish out loud and say, "Accept my wish, element of water. At the next tide, bring my wish to me." So basically, they're telling you to make a little a little boat out of a big leaf, write your wish on it, and put it in the water. That's really cool. I like the fact that they said you can also use your bathtub. So people who are not really mobile, you might be able to use a bathtub or a bucket or something like that. I love that. That's cool. Let the water element bring you your wishes. All right, so this is let me see, what is this? This card says number 1, solar cycle purpose. So pile 3, this year is really all about you living in your purpose. If you haven't already found it, you should be finding it. It says here, take the time to stop and think deeply about what you want to experience. Why do you want to experience this? What is missing? Knowledge is power. The better you know yourself, the clearer the purpose is. Start where you are. So you need to figure out what your purpose is if you don't know already. And I'm talking life purpose, not just your job. This is what your soul wants to fulfill and achieve while you're here. If you're not certain of what that is, hit me up for a reading and I will help you find out what your soul's purpose is. After you find out what it is, you need to act on it. And your crystal is malachite. So if you want some help with this, it says get a malachite crystal. You know something? I did not give a crystal to the first one, and I don't remember what the card is either. The first pile, y'all got cheated out of your crystal. Let me see if I can find it. It was 36 pile 1. Before I move on, pile 1, if you're still listening, I'm going to tell you your crystal is calcite. Come on, camera. Calcite. Yeah, it's right there. You can't see it because the camera is not choosing to cooperate, but it says calcite. And this is clear calcite. Calcite comes in different colors. So you need a piece of calcite if you're in pile 1. I forgot to tell you. So pile 3, I told you what yours is for, and you know your crystal. Lastly, here we are. Ooh, the Mystic. Pile 3, interestingly enough, many Aquarius are clairvoyant. I know you guys have heard me say that many, many times. Pile 3, if you're not already into your mystic, your mystic era, you should be. You should be mastering your mystic era. It says here that you should be mastering how to use your intuition, allowing it to guide you. It says here that you also should be learning more information, reading about things such as divination, spirituality, using your own insight, tapping into your power as far as working with gods, goddess, angels. If you're somebody who sees yourself as a prophet, even if like maybe you have dreams, prophetic dreams, maybe you're the kind of person who's a strong intuition or you see things before they happen. Somebody who likes to meditate, you're drawn to crystals, you're drawn to readings like this, astrology, things like that. If you're watching this right now, you're drawn to this kind of thing because you wouldn't be watching this video. So those of you who are in this pile, though, you should be tapping more into it. You need to learn more about it and how to use your energies in that kind of way. Your intention energies, all that kind of stuff. So that was your last one, pile 3. So everybody, Aquarius, happy birthday once again. I hope that this information helps you throughout the year from now until our next birthday season. And if you need something, please hit me up and come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.